Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great. So today we're going to be making a pencil skirt. This is a requested video. So I'm working with African print, and we use the biggest part, that's the hip, to cut out the fabric, and I will add few inches to it for seam allowance. So the back panel will be 2 inches bigger than the front one. So this is the front one, and I will go ahead and fold the fabric into 2. I will fold this into 2 and fold the back panel into 2 as well. So place the measurement now. The length of my skirt is 24 inches. I will use 1 inch for seam allowance, that is for the folding, and I will add 1 inch for waistband. So go ahead and place the measurement now. From waist to hip is 8 inches. So I will place the waist measurement. The waist measurement is 36 inches divided by 4 is 9 inches. Then I will add 1 inch for seam allowance. And I'll be adding that to this skirt. Now I'll add 1 inch for that. And the hip measurement is 46 inches divided by 4, which is 11.5 inches. And I'll add 1 inch for seam allowance, that is 12.5 inches, or 12.5. So I will link the lines together from waist to hip. So right from the hip, I will draw it all the way down. So because I'm making a pencil skirt, I will deduct 2 inches, 1.5 or 2 inches from the down part, depending on how pens you want your skirt to be. For me, I will take 2 inches right from the line here. So I'll connect it this is 1 inch below the hip line. So I'll connect it from there. So I'll go ahead and cut out my fabric. So I will cut the back side into 2, because that is where I will insert my zip. So I'll bring the front one out. So I will take the front panel. I will take 1 inch here. This is just to make the skirt balance at the front. So I'm not cutting 1 inch at the back side, just the front side, and I will connect it. I'm only cutting it right from here, but this side still remains the same. Just make it like a curve. This is the back side, and this is the front side. So I will take my dart measurement. I will still use the bust palm to cut out the dart measurement. So the bust palm, that is the point to point, is 8 inches. I divided by 2 is 4 inches. Then I'll be adding 5 inch for seam allowance, that is 4.5 inches. So I will take my 4.5 inches right from the waistline I will stop here 2 inches before the hip line. So make sure your darts don't get to your hip line. Now let me see how many inches I've taken now. So I've taken 5.5 inches so far. So on this side, I will take 1/2 inch on this side and 1/2 inch on this side. And connect the dart. It's not compulsory you must add that to it. If you don't want to add that to it, it will still come out very nice. Now I'll do the same thing to the other side. So I'll do the same thing to this side. 4.5 inches. And the length is 5.5 inches. So I'll do the same thing to the back side. So on the back side, I will take 5.5 inches because of the zip allowance. Instead of 4.5 inches, I will take 5.5 inches. So I'll go and sew the dart. After sewing the dart, I will pin the both side. I will take my 1 inch measurement on the side. So I'll take it to my machine, sew the dart, and then sew the both side of the skirt. So I finished sewing the dart and the side of the skirt. So I'll go ahead and insert the zip. This is how long my zip is. It's up to this place. So I will sew this place. I pin. I will leave about 4 inches on so that I can walk freely while putting on the skirt. So I left 4 inches unsewed here, and I will sew this place, then attach my zip to the back of the. I will take 1 inch on this side and take 1 inch on the other side, and then sew the zip to the skirt. And so guys, I finished attaching the zip to the skirt. So I'll go ahead and attach the belt to it. I'll pin 1/2 inch. Pin it around the waistline. So I will first sew it round, and after sewing it round, then I will take 1/2 inch again and pin it and sew it again round. I finished sewing the waistbands to the skirt. So at the back here is either I attach a hook or I will sew a button to the back side here. So that's it for today. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if this is your first time of watching my video. I will see you on my next one. Love you all. Bye.